deploy on the melee row, consume an allied unit. This unit triggers Thrive an additional time. But only if you've deployed it on the melee row. And only, so it's, because Thrive is about when you deploy, when you play the unit anyway. So it's only going to take effect to those units with lower value. And deploying the ranged thing, infusing 2 allied units with Thrive. Use this unit by 1 or the specified amount whenever you play a unit with... yeah, but... do you get to choose the ones you infuse? Adds effects, yeah. Removing the status also removes all added effects and categories. Block disables. Fine. Natural selection. Damage an enemy unit by 4, then spawn a drone on a random allied row for each point of excess damage dealt. So if you have a 1 unit and you damage it by 4, that's 3 drones that you would spawn. A Nekarat, it's order which can do immediately. If you put it on the melee row, give an enemy unit bleeding, which has a cooldown, so you can do it more than once. Whenever you play a vampire, reduce cooldown by 1. And the epic pick, Toad Prince, deploy consumer unit with 4 or less power. I assume destroy unit and boost self by its power. Targets in the graveyard, banish it instead. I assume that's useful if you've got a Death Wish card. The guy in the middle, Wererat. Wererat, like a werewolf, but he's a rat. Got it. His order, spawn a number of rats on this row equal to the amount of boost on self. Then lose a point of boost for each rat spawned. Cooldown 1, so you can do it. Before the end of your turn, consume the unit to the right, and he just keeps eating. And when he consumes, does he gain boost? Destroying and boost self, yes. Okay, that is what that is. But it does it on the end of the turn, so you'd eat the thing on your right, and then you'd spawn the rats, which are just tiny things. Is that useful? Again, I assume in the whole consumed thing is useful if you do it in conjunction with things which like to die. Melee order, banish all units in your graveyard, then boost self by 1 for each. Well, I haven't used anything in the graveyard yet. Removed from the game does not count as being destroyed. But they would have already been destroyed. Like, well, maybe, I don't know. Just because I feel like I could use it. I don't really know. Anyway. So in terms of the quest, did it just give us one? Oh, it was the finish 1 matches in any online mode. Okay. Fine. We'll go do that. Even if we lose. Buy a starter pack. No thank you. I don't know, there's 3 numbers here. So it's like, that's my level, that's my rank, we're higher. Higher is better, lower is better on the rank. You want to be rank 1. And the last one was the journey. Maybe. Is this going to be a very frosty battle? I mean, I like that card, but I don't think I need that much of it. We're going to have dominance. We don't need you if you're there. Yeah, that's going to be annoying. Destroy an enemy unit with 9 or 1 power? Well, don't mind if I do.
Not your lucky day.
It's like that's what it was made for. People boosting themselves with the initial start. If I mean, I would be annoyed if I did that. I think that happened to me last time, didn't it? It didn't happen immediately, but it happened pretty soon into the game.
Are you cold, human insect? It won't be long now.
I mean, I could just copy what he's done. Opponent connection lost. Like, as in they lost the connection, or I lost the connection? Is this a thing that happens a lot in Gwent? I mean, I assume it's not my internet. I can still see I've got bitrate going to Twitch. Lots of it. Victory! Well, there you go. I knew Gwent was easy. Your opponent's connection was lost, and they were forced to forfeit. You have won the game. I would say good game. I think there's a time when you don't say good game. I'm not sure about the experience system either. I got 110 experience for that. What did I do? Do I have to click cooking? I'll just do it anyway because I'm nice. I mean, it's thanks for letting me win. That's the kind of good game it was. My rewards. Finish 1 matches in any online mode. Winter Queen. What? Who are you? Do I get to see who you are? So, win an online match in under 7 minutes. Again, I don't think I really did, but go on then. Preview card. Oh yeah, so this was the card that I just got from that. At the end of your turn, if there is a frost on both enemy rows, summon this unit from your deck to your ranged row. Interesting. Devotion. Trigger this ability if your starting deck has no neutral cards. Once both players have passed, boost self by 2 for each turn of frost remaining on your opponent's side. Only after both passed. Fine. Okay. I don't get why you click on it and it goes, oh, it didn't quite work. You have to hold it. And now we have to win a match, which means that I won't win a match. So I wonder, should I be changing my starter deck? Change card back. Well, that's the most appropriate card back. I don't have any of these, do I? knowing this game, you have to do all sorts of weird things. Finish all contracts connected to Geralt and series journeys listed below. Unlockable once reward book tutorial is finished. And coins as well. So I could use that. Oh, it's the pass coin. Got it. Yes, do I want to change, build a new deck from the cards that I'm getting? Because the card I just saw was probably better than some of the ones which I'm trying to play with. Not that I really know how to. Premium focused. Choose milling settings. Keep extra copies of cards above deck limit in order to transmute them into premium versions. Recommended for those who want to extend their premium collection. What counts as a premium card, though? Mill all copies which exceed deck limit premium, as well as standard versions, will be milled separately. And resource focus. Mill all extra copies above deck limit, with a preference to keep premium versions of cards. Quickly obtain resources in order to craft more new cards. I don't. How was that? It's not using the right words. Spare cards to be milled. Common one. Gain. Sure. Awesome. Right, because I, in one of my kegs, picked up. What I want to do is to start from one of these. Can I duplicate? Yes. Duplication failed. Duplication failed. Try again later. Is now later? Fine. We won't play with changing our starter deck. We will just keep going with the starter deck. Searching for a worthy rival. I could click back, but we know that would also take a while for it to resolve itself. I'm assuming this is only because there's very few people who would be just starting out and at rank 30.
You've got the heart of an ungreat.
The heart of an ungreat? Does he mean an ingrate? Like as in someone who's not great? Don't need two of those. And otherwise, I'm relatively happy, so we'll finish retrying. Does dominance take effect? Right, when you do the thing. It's the order. Fail.
Die already, or need I kill you again?
Veteran. Veteran. At the start of the second and third round, increase the base power of this unit by 1. I'm just going to be mean. I can, like, hit it, right? prevents from gaining other statuses, sure, but we'll just do that. That's not the best way to do that, but yeah, maybe it is. It gets rid of that card.
Look closely, kiddos, on thy courageous mother.
But he will just do that. So I could do this. Although it's not going to have what I really intended in terms of the effect. That's fine. Right, I was hoping next turn I'll be able to hit it, but it's going to increase by then. Isn't it? Start of second and third round. Yeah, maybe it hasn't. Okay. So as a test, what does that do? Whenever your opponent plays a unit on their side of the battlefield, deal 1 damage to it. That's annoying. Well, this damage up. And we shall... That was plays. Does summon doesn't count as playing, does it? No. Damage 2. So maybe that one will be my next Purify. I'm still removal statuses. Having a charge is not a status.
Kill, maim, destroy!
Melee damage an enemy unit by 2 on the first to also give it bleeding. I'm not sure I understand veteran. Oh. Maybe it's talking about different things later on. When your turn, if there is frost in the afterlife, boosts by 1.
Are you cold, human insect? It won't be long now.
Alright, so when this, I think I understand more. It's if you have it, maybe not just in the hand, but in the deck, it will have more, like, it won't start at 5, it'll start at 6. It's not the second turn. Damage an enemy unit by twice the number of damaged enemies.
We've caught another taskmaster.
I mean, I should have played that as well. But it was ticking at me, so I figured I needed to do stuff. But now I remember for next turn. I need to be hitting them with that.
Coming to get ya.
Actually, I don't know what Bloodthirst is. Damage to enemy units required to trigger this ability. Damage enemy units, right, okay. Which I don't have any. Which is good. Deploy boost an allied unit. Right, so let's do that. Boost you. Might be time to pass on the next turn. Unit by 1, charge 1.
So what? Should I pound it into a poker?
I mean, they could just play that. Be done with that. Why do you have that? It's tempting to just keep playing, but I think I'm in a good enough position. Fast. So they didn't even bother trying. Which is probably sensible. So what new cards have we got? This is a card I've never seen before. Fail, deal, order the melee row, damage an enemy unit by 3 at the end of your turn if the order is not used, boost off by 1. Okay, I don't have a good way to frost things up, but fine, don't need one of those. Damaged by... I don't like you. Oh great, thanks, you just gave me the other one in my deck. I go first. So if we do that, we will have dominance. And you'll get a bit stronger.
Burn the homes, fell the trees, anything shiny, plunder!
Is that my go? So because I'm mean, I'll just do that.
I fear nothing!
He's going to really hate me. I wonder what Berserk does. Trigger this ability whenever power is equal to or lower than the specified amount. So it destroys stuff when it gets below 5, which, you know, if I play Geralt
Let's get this over with.
and just kill him, is he really mad? Probably. I can see the anger, because I would have that anger. Boost an allied unit by 1.
Barrels of burning pitch.
Whenever you play a warrior, gain 1 charge. Okay. I assume he has lots of warriors. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like, and if you think you would enjoy more, then please subscribe, or even join me live on Twitch. Whilst it's cliche, all of these will help the channel. On screen is something carefully curated, or something the YouTube algorithm suggests, or maybe even both. In any case, have a great day.